Students, whatever homework is given to you, you have to submit it on the very next day between 8 am to 1 pm to the given WhatsApp number, and it is compulsory to submit your homework as your attendance will be marked on the basis of your submission.
Hello, good morning student. This is Sunil Prajapati, your maths teacher. Student, in the previous lecture we were doing our exercise 6.4 and we have completed the first question of that exercise. And in this lecture we will do the next question, which is question number 2. But before that we have to discuss about the digits of a square. Okay, so let's start. मीन्स आपको जो है कभी भी अगर बोला जाए कि किसी कोई नंबर आपको दिया है वो परफेक्ट स्क्वायर नंबर है तो उसके स्क्वायर रूट में कितने डिजिट्स होंगे, ठीक है, स्क्वायर रूट में डिजिट्स कितने होंगे वो आपको बताना है. जैसे सपोज कीजिए वी हैव 400. ओके, इसमें कितने डिजिट्स हैं, देयर आर 3 डिजिट्स. ओके, तो इसका जो स्क्वायर रूट होगा उसमें कितने डिजिट्स होंगे आपको डायरेक्टली फाइंड करना है विदाउट कैलकुलेटिंग द स्क्वायर रूट. Okay, means without finding the square root we have to tell that how many digits will be there in the square root of this number. Okay, so कैसे solve करेंगे इसको? If a perfect square is of n digits, that means एक perfect square है और उसमें n digits हैं and that n is an even number. Okay, then the square root will have n upon 2 digits. Okay, let's take an example. Suppose we have a number that is 6400. As we know that there are 4 digits in 6400, there are 4 digits. Okay, so how many digits will be there in the square root of this number? There will be n upon 2 digits. That means 4 upon 2 and it will be 2. Okay, that means there will be 2 digits in the square root of 6400. Let's take another example. Suppose we have 961 and 961 has 3 digits. There are 3 digits in 961 and 3 is an odd number. That means the square root will have n plus 1 upon 2 digits. Okay, so 961 have 3 digits and the square root of 961 will have n plus 1 upon 2 digits. That means 3 plus 1 upon 2, that means 4 upon 2. Okay, that means the square root of 961 will have 2 digits. Okay students, let's see our next question, that is question number 2. And in this question we have given that find the number of digits in the square root of each of the following numbers. Means we have given some numbers and we have to find the number of digits of the square root of those numbers. Okay, but विदाउट एनी कैलकुलेशन. आपको कोई भी टाइप का कैलकुलेशन यहाँ पर नहीं करना है. दैट मीन्स वी डोंट नीड टू फाइंड द स्क्वायर रूट ऑफ दोज नंबर्स. ओके, हमको डायरेक्टली बताना है. सपोज वी हैव फर्स्ट नंबर इज 64 एंड 64 हैज 2 डिजिट्स. ओके, दैट मीन्स नंबर ऑफ डिजिट्स इन 64 आर 2. ओके, एंड 2 इज एन इवन नंबर. 2 is an even number. Then the square root will have n upon 2 digits. The square root will have n upon 2 digits. N upon 2 means 2 upon 2 means 1. Okay, that means in the square root of 64 will have only 1 digit. Let's take another question. That is 144, and in 144 there are 3 digits and 3 is an odd number. 3 is an odd number, then the square root will have n plus 1 upon 2 digits. That means 3 plus 1 upon 2, 4 upon 2, it will be 2. That means in the square root of 144 there will be 2 digits. Okay, in the third question we have 4 digits. In 4489 the number of digits are 4 and 4 is an even number, then we will write that the square root will have n upon 2 digits. Okay, that means 4 upon 2 digits means in the square root of 4489 there will be 2 digits. Okay, let's take another question, that is 27225, and in this question we have 5 digits and 5 is an odd number. 5 is an odd number, that means the square root will have n plus 1 upon 2 digits. Okay, that means 5 plus 1 upon 2 digits, 6 upon 2, then it will be 3 digits. Okay, that means in the square root of 27225 there will be 3 digits. Okay students, let's see the next question, that is question number 3, and in this question we have given that find the square root of the following decimal numbers. That means we have some decimal numbers and we have to find the square root of those numbers. Okay, with the help of division method. Okay, we will apply only division method. यहाँ पर हालांकि आपको डिवीजन मेथड बोला नहीं है तो आप कोई भी मेथड यूज कर सकते हैं, ठीक है, लेकिन फिर भी मैं आपको डिवीजन मेथड से बताता हूं कैसे करेंगे इसको. सो वी हैव द फर्स्ट नंबर 2.56. सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल वी विल राइट इट इन द बॉक्स 2.56. ओके, तो जैसा हम पहले भी कर चुके हैं, यहाँ पर इस क्वेश्चन में हमको क्या करना होता है, बार्स लगाने होते हैं, वो भी कहां से, यूनिट डिजिट से, बट इट्स अ डेसिमल फ्रैक्शन, डेसिमल नंबर. तो डेसिमल नंबर में डेसिमल से स्टार्ट करेंगे हम, डेसिमल के लेफ्ट साइड और डेसिमल के राइट साइड से हम जो स्टार्ट करेंगे. यहां से आप स्टार्ट करोगे तो ये 1 नंबर पर बार लगा रखा. ओके, और डेसिमल के बाद में 2 डिजिट्स हैं 5 एंड 6. अब उस पर आप स्टार्ट करेंगे तो 5 6 पे आपका बार लगेगा. सपोज वी हैव अ नंबर 432. सो वी विल स्टार्ट फ्रॉम 3. 2 डिजिट पे आपको बार लगाना होता है, तो आपने 2 डिजिट पे बार लगाया डेसिमल के लेफ्ट साइड में. डेसिमल के राइट साइड में आप अलग से लगाते हैं. ओके, सो हियर वी हैव ओनली 1 डिजिट, सो वी विल पुट द बार ऑन 2. ओके, सो सबसे पहले हमारे पास जो है वो क्या है, 2 है और 2 के ऊपर बार लगा हुआ है. तो हम क्या करेंगे, एक ऐसा नंबर लिखेंगे जिसका मल्टीप्लाई करने पर 2 से ज्यादा नहीं होना चाहिए, इट शुड नॉट बी मोर देन 2. तो हम कौन सा लेंगे, देखिए 2 जो है, 2 इज लेस देन 4 एंड ग्रेटर देन 1. 1 is the square of 1 and 4 is the square of 2. That means we have to take 1. Okay, so 1 multiply 1 will be 1. We will write 1 here. We have to add these two numbers. 1 plus 1, it will be 2. 2 minus 1, 1. Okay. अब नेक्स्ट आपको पेयर यहां पर क्या करना है, नोट डाउन करना है, नीचे लाना है नेक्स्ट पेयर आपको. बट आप देख सकते हैं यहां पर डेसिमल है, सो पुट डेसिमल हियर एंड राइट डाउन 56 हियर. So our next number will be 156. That means आप डेसिमल यहां लगाएंगे ठीक है, और 56 को नीचे ले आएंगे, सो आवर नंबर विल बी 156 एंड नाउ वी हैव टू राइट अ नंबर हियर एंड हियर, ठीक है, जिनका मल्टीप्लाई करने पर 156 आता हो, आपको एक नंबर यहां पर लिखना है ऐसा, सो आई विल राइट 6 ऊपर भी और नीचे भी। चलिए मल्टीप्लाई करते हैं इसका, it will be 156, okay, that means we have to write 6 here and the product of 26 and 6 will be 156 and subtract these numbers, it will be 0, write down 6 here. So our answer will be 1.6, 1.6. Okay, let's take another number, that is 7.29, 7.29, and we have to put this number in the bracket. Okay, now from decimal, on the left side of decimal we will put a bar here, and on the right side of decimal we have to place bar on these two digits. Okay, so we will take 7 first. Okay, so 7 is less than 9, which is a square of 3, and greater than 4, which is square of 2, means 4 is the square of 2 and 9 is the square of 3. Okay, so we will take 2 here. So 2 multiplied 2 will be 4. Write 2 here. Now add these two numbers. 2 plus 2 will be 4 and 7 minus 4 will be 3. Okay, तो अब नेक्स्ट नंबर आप यहां लिखना है आपको, क्या करेंगे आप, यहां पर डेसिमल है तो हम क्या करेंगे, इस डेसिमल को यहां पुट करेंगे और 29 को नीचे कैरी कर लेंगे. ओके, सो आवर नंबर इज 329 and we have to write a number here and here, and the multiplication of these numbers should be 329. So with 4 we will take 9 and the multiplication of 49 and 9 will be 441. That means we can't take 9, we have to take any other number, so we will take 7 with 4 and our multiplication will be 329. Okay, that means with 4 we have to take 7 and the multiplication of 47 and 7 will be 329. We have to write 7 here and the subtraction of 329 and 329 will be 0. The square root of 7.29 is 2.7 and we will write it here. The square root of 7.29 will be 2.7, 2.7. Our next question is 51.84. Okay, so we have to find the square root of this number and we will write it in the box. 51.84, and on the left side of decimal we have to place bar on 2 digits. On the right side of decimal we have to place bar on 2 digits also. Okay, so we have 51 and 51 is less than 64 and greater than 49. 49 is the square of 7 and 64 is the square of 8. Okay, that means we have to take 7 here and the multiplication of 7 and 7 will be 49 and the addition of 7 plus 7 will be 4. 7 and 7 का जो addition है आपका 14 आएगा. Okay, and 51 minus 49 आप करेंगे तो आपका आएगा 2 and you have to write 7 here. Now we have to carry next number, we have to write down 84 here, sorry, we have to write down 84 here, so we will write decimal here and 84 with 2. Now this number is 284 and we have to write a number with 14. The multiplication of that number should be 284. So I will write here 2 and it will be 284 and we have to write 2 here. 284 minus 284 will be 0. That means the square root of 51.84 will be 7.2. Okay students, then our next question is 42.25 and we have to find the square root of this number with the same method, that means division method. So first of all we will write 42.25 in a bracket and we have to place bar on these numbers. We will put a bar on 42 and 25. Okay. So first of all we will take 42 and 42 is less than 49 and greater than 36. Okay. 36 is the square of 6 and 49 is the square of 7. That means we will take 6 here. Okay. So 6 multiplies 6 will be 36 and we will write 6 here. The addition of 6 and 6 will be 12 and the subtraction of 42 and 36 will be 6. Okay. Now put this decimal with 6 here and write down 25 with 6. Okay. And this will be 625. And now we have to put a number here. And that number will be 5. And the multiplication of 125 and 5 will be 625 and the subtraction will be 0 and we will write this 5 here. That means the square root of 42.25 will be 6.5.